Hello, I'm Kurt Becker. Thanks for joining me as I take another stroll through racing history presented by Keeneland. She was a homebred which raced for a member of one of the most prominent racing families in United States history. She was the first Grade 1 winner ever for her trainer. She was an Eclipse champion, and she was foaled on tax day but was given a name more appropriate for the holiday season. Her name was Christmas Past. Foaled on April 15, 1979 in Kentucky, Christmas Past was a gray filly by Grey Dawn, a former champion juvenile in France. Her mother, Yule Log, was an unraced daughter of 1957 U.S. Horse of the Year Bold Ruler. Yule Log also happened to be a half-sister to the Dam of Alydar, who of course had been runner-up to Affirmed in all three legs of the 1978 Triple Crown. Owner-breeder Cynthia Phipps, whose grandmother had raced Bold Ruler, would send Christmas Past to Angel Penna Jr. for training. Penna's father had trained for the Phipps family for a number of years, and Angel Jr., aged 34, had arrived in the U.S. from Spain in 1979 and was seeking to establish his own reputation as a horseman. The younger Penna debuted Christmas Past on September 23, 1981 at Belmont Park. She would not break her maiden, however, until fourth asking, when she won a maiden special weight at Hialeah at 1 1/16. The date was February 1st, 1982, and the jockey was Jacinto Vasquez. Christmas Past not only won that day, but she drew clear to win by 11 lengths. Christmas Past would return to the races 1 month later, making her stakes debut in the Grade 3 Poinsettia Stakes at Hialeah at 1 1/8. Dispatched at odds of 7-1, she drew alongside the odds-on favorite turning for home, passed her in mid-stretch, and cruised under the wire 6 lengths in front. Christmas Past soon added another Grade 3, winning the Bonnie Miss Stakes at Gulfstream Park at 1 1/16. She conceded from 5 to 9 pounds to her rivals that day. With her third consecutive victory, Christmas Past was now being viewed as a leading contender for the Kentucky Oaks. But a minor issue with a knee would be enough to keep her from making the race. Instead, she would return to the races in the Grade 1 Acorn Stakes at Belmont Park after a 2-month layoff, finishing 5th. Following a runner-up finish in the Grade 1 Mother Goose, Christmas Past went to the post as co-second choice for the Grade 1 Coaching Club American Oaks at Belmont Park. The favorite was Kupakoi's Joy, who had beaten her in both the Acorn and the Mother Goose and was now going for the New York Filly Triple Crown. But the distance was a demanding 1.5 miles, and it made the difference. Christmas Past relished the stretch out and defeated Kupakoi's Joy by 6 lengths for her first Grade 1 victory. It was also the first Grade 1 win for trainer Angel Penna Jr. Christmas Past would win the Grade 2 Monmouth Oaks with a sweeping 5-wide move in late July before finishing 4th in mid-September in the Grade 2 Gazelle. And then, on September 26, 1982, Christmas Past went to the starting gate as the second choice in the Grade 1 Ruffian Handicap at Belmont. She would be facing older horses for the first time, and as usual, Jacinto Vasquez would be the jockey. Marshall Cassidy with the call.
The half and 46 part for the lead. Mademoiselle Forley alongside Lady Eleanor Love Sign back into 5th, and Discorama, Prismatical, and Real Prize. Love Sign has dropped way out of it as they approach the top of the stretch. Christmas Past has the lead by a length. On the far outside is Mademoiselle Forley in second. Number is third, then Lady Eleanor and Love Sign. Christmas Past has the lead, 3/4, 10 and 1. On the outside is Mademoiselle Forley in second by 3. Number is third, then Love Sign, Discorama. To the wire, that'll be Christmas Past in front.
Winning by 5 lengths, Christmas Past got the 1 1/8 in 1 minute 48 and 3/5 seconds and notched her 5th stakes victory of the year. A solid third-place effort against males in the Grade 1 Jockey Club Gold Cup 2 weeks later would help her clinch the Eclipse Award as the country's top 3-year-old filly. Christmas Past would return to the races as a 4-year-old, and early in 1983, she defeated males in the Grade 1 Gulfstream Park Handicap at 1.25 miles, becoming the first filly in 35 years to win the race. Her retirement was announced just 1 week later, her connections believing she had earned the right to retire at her best. Unable to replicate her racing success as a broodmare, Christmas Past gave birth to the last of her 10 foals in 2002. She died at the age of 29 on December 13, 2008. And just this year, trainer Angel Penna Jr. died on Thanksgiving Day, November 24th, 2022. When Christmas Past was retired from racing, Penna was asked to describe the filly. He said, quote, "She is racy and little. She is slender, even fragile looking. She is delicate and feminine, and she has a beautiful disposition," end quote. In the spirit of the season, we remember the champion filly Christmas Past, and we wish everyone a Merry Christmas. Please join me again next week when I take another stroll through racing history presented by Keeneland. For HRRN, I'm Kurt Becker.